Hello, everyone, and welcome to the December 2021 edition of What's Up in the Sky, brought to you by the Astronomical Society of Penang. I'm your host, Dr. Derek Lim, and we'll have a very interesting December awaiting us. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce you to the Astronomical Society of Penang's website at astronomicalsocietyofpenang.com. In the website, we can see all our activities and also updated information on sky events, including a night sky imaging online workshop for beginners that I will be hosting on December 5th. Okay, and here are news and articles on astronomical events and an interview I did with Michael Teo, What's Up in the Sky, which we can download. Okay, and there's a PDF right here that we can download. And of course, the very pretty members gallery where we can see all the images from our members. So let's see what's happening in the evening of the month of December 2021. This view right here shows the sky at about 8:30 p.m. local time in Malaysia from Georgetown, Penang. And we can see the planets Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter in the western horizon, shining brightly, and it's of course always a great view to see. Jupiter and Saturn are of course in the constellation of Capricornus, and Venus will be slightly lower, just leaving the constellation of Sagittarius. The galactic core of the Milky Way has set right after sunset, and the Milky Way, which is our home galaxy, is still of course visible, and the Milky Way would extend above the western horizon, passing through the summer triangle constellations of Aquila, Cygnus the Swan, and of course Vega and the constellation of Lyra. So those are the stars and constellations in the summer triangle. Okay, there's of course also Vulpecula and Sagitta, but those are dimmer constellations which you can look for in a star map. The Milky Way will continue extending through the north, and we can see it pass by the constellation of Cassiopeia and subsequently the constellation of Perseus. There's of course some interesting sights in the constellation of Cassiopeia and Perseus. In our last month, What's Up in the Sky, I highlighted the constellation of Cassiopeia, so if you would like to know more about it, please watch our What's Up in the Sky for November 2021. The Milky Way will extend past the constellation of Perseus and come in to meet with the constellation of Taurus and Orion rising in the east. If we look towards the west on December 6th, the moon will join Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter in the evening sky. On December 7th, the moon moves past Venus and goes in between Venus and Saturn. December 8th, the moon passes by Saturn in the constellation of Capricornus. And on December 9th, the moon gets closer to Jupiter. Of course, December 10th will be a very interesting day because we can see the moon, Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus all lined up in a line. And that's kind of a very nice sight to see in the evening sky, a good opportunity to share about astronomy with family and friends. The first quarter moon will occur on Saturday, December 11th, followed by the full moon on December 19th, where the moon will be in the constellation of Gemini and rising together with the constellation of Orion. So that's a good opportunity to look for Orion if you would like. The rest of the month of December is rather uneventful. Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter would slowly sink down into the west horizon, setting earlier and earlier each day. And as the moon gets out of the view, we can give this interesting galaxy a try. The Andromeda Galaxy, which is the closest galaxy to our Milky Way, is actually visible to the naked eye from a dark sky site, or if you have a pair of binoculars, just about 7 by 35, or even smaller would be sufficient to show us the Andromeda Galaxy right here, M31. The Andromeda Galaxy can be found in the constellation of Andromeda that is right next to Pegasus. Pegasus is easily identifiable by the square of Pegasus right here, marked by the star Alpheratz. And if we just extend the view downwards towards Andromeda, down to Beta Andromeda or Merak, and hop down to Mu, and hop down to Nu, and then we can get to M31, which is our Andromeda Galaxy. For early risers in the month of December, you will see the constellation of Orion slowly setting westwards, still pretty high, together with the constellation of Canis Major, the winter triangle formed by the stars Betelgeuse, Sirius, and Procyon, which are always a very beautiful sight in the sky. The winter Milky Way, if you live in a very dark sky site, is visible and it crosses the sky. The moon begins the month of December in its waning crescent phase. On December 1st, the moon will be just beside the star Spica, which is the brightest star in the constellation of Virgo. And the next day, the moon will sink lower to the east, getting closer to the sun, heading towards its new moon phase on December 4th. One particularly interesting event for December is the Comet C 2021 A1 Leonard, which appears to be brightening, but as of this recording, there are reports that the comet may be disintegrating and will decrease in brightness. However, comets, as C.K. Lim used to point out, they behave like cats. We never know how would they appear, and it may turn fainter or it may turn brighter. There might be an outburst or something. But on the morning of December 3rd, just perhaps give this view a try, and that is the comet will be very close to the globular cluster M3. So this is how it would look with Comet Leonard just above this blob right here in the screen, and that's the globular cluster M3. And if you have a telescope or a long camera lens and a star tracker, you may want to try your hand at this composition, which might be pretty interesting. Early risers on December 14th may have a treat in sight, as the much anticipated Geminid Meteor Shower is occurring with peak meteor rates of about 100 meteors per hour, or just over 1 meteor per minute. Look for the constellation of Gemini high in the northwest just before dawn. The earlier you get up, the better it is. However, don't get up too early to have a look because the moon will be in the way. About 3:30 a.m. will be a good time. I wish you all the best to observe this wonderful meteor shower, a much anticipated annual meteor shower that almost always delivers. The moon will reappear in the early morning sky starting December 18th. The moon will remain in the morning sky until the end of the year, December 31st, where it will be a waning crescent right above a rising constellation of Scorpius in the east. So one thing to note about this month is the Comet C 2021 A1 Leonard might be a visible naked eye object, but again, we are not 100% sure of that. There's a very good chance that this could happen, so do keep your eyes out for the comet. Now, here's an interesting view. If the comet indeed does become bright, it will be at about magnitude 4 or just below naked eye visibility. Actually, naked eye visibility will be about magnitude 6, but because the comet might be extended, there's gonna be some difficulty because the light is spread a little bit wider over a small area. So we will have to probably use binoculars if we would like to look at this comet from the city, But if you go out to a dark sky site, there's a chance that you may see it naked eye. Now this view here that you see right on the screen occurs on December 19th. And Comet Leonard appears to be pretty close to the planet Venus. So that would be a very easy way to find the comet. However, there is a full moon close by, well, actually on the other side of the sky, rising in the east, so it may affect the visibility by causing a brighter sky background. However, give this a try nonetheless. Keep tabs on the news, visit our Astronomical Society of Penang website for the latest updates. We will keep you all posted on the progress of this comet if anything happens. And with this, we conclude our What's Up in the Sky December 2021 program. I hope that you find our information useful and helpful. Please remember to like and subscribe our page. And also, if you have any suggestions or improvements, please do comment down in the section below. We appreciate your viewership and hope to see you again soon. Take care, keep looking up, clear skies. Bye.